How's everybody doing out there? My name is Wallace Dean. I'm here with another video. This time I will be discussing the video that I chose to do, which was analyzing text and brainstorming before writing. It's a video done by a teacher by the name of Stacy Brewer, who's a 5th grade elementary school teacher in Bellevue, Washington. Her video pretty much discusses the advantages of analyzing text and brainstorming before transitioning your thoughts and ideas to paper. In the video, I learned that how important it could be just to brainstorm and just write your ideas down and draw ideas and thoughts that you have about whatever it is that the topic is on hand. And I thought that was just something interesting to me because when previously for me writing, I've always heard about brainstorming and we've practiced it in class a little bit, but I've never really taken that idea fully. I've never really grasped fully that idea, and I've never really used that and applied it towards every piece of my writing. I usually just make a rough draft and just write down whatever comes to my mind and kind of use that and write it in an essay format and kind of make it, I guess what you could say is a rough draft, and then I take that and I use that to base it off of or make it towards my final. So just seeing how the kids were taking in the information and processing it and being able to relate and discuss it with classmates, and they were able to generate more and more ideas from just brainstorming and discussing it amongst their peers, just showed me that could really put you at an advantage over just trying to write it down on a piece of paper and trying to make that into a final. So I thought that was pretty cool. Like I said, yeah, she pretty much just talks about how important it is to transfer your ideas and thoughts out, or actually, excuse me, she talks about the importance of speaking out loud and talking about your ideas or thoughts before trying to write them into an essay. So I thought that was cool. The students were talking about the story of Lewis and Clark, the book, and that, like she said, it was a pretty advanced piece of work for 5th grade students, but from what I saw in the video, everybody seemed to be taking in the information well, and they were seemed pretty knowledgeable on the topic that was being discussed. So I thought that was pretty cool to see some young kids like that being able to do an advanced piece of work like that and really take the information in and be able to talk about it to their classmates. In the video, what I liked is before they talked about before they had the discussion as a whole class, she first decided to split the students up into smaller groups, and those small groups discussed amongst each other what they thought was important about the text and just any ideas or thoughts they had about the reading that they had. And I thought that was a lot better than just having the kids do a group discussion, because I feel like they touched on topics that might not have been discussed out loud, because not every kid is the most extrovert student. So that being said, you might have kids that are more nervous to talk in a big whole classroom setting than as opposed to talking in a smaller groups. So I thought that was a pretty good little strategy that she used, and I feel like it had a lot of the kids opening up more than they would if they were to talk just amongst the whole classroom. And I feel like they touched on subjects that might have got repeated, So I feel like just because they were able to talk about it in the group, they were able to break down all the information and find out what was important, and then use that and discuss it as a classroom, and you could see that ideas weren't getting repeated. So that was pretty cool. I also like that she used sticky notes. She had her kids draw inferences from the text and write down whatever they thought was important about the things that they were writing, and I also draw a picture just so that the next day when you come into class, you're not over there trying to remember what you read. You can just refer back to the little notes that you wrote for yourself, and that kind of helped the kids have the ability to just refer back to the information that they learn faster. That's pretty much all that was discussed in the video, and like I said, it was very enjoyable to watch, and I could say that I learned a lot about brainstorming and the importance of it, and I'm gonna try to apply that to my own study habits from now on, just because I see how much of an advantage it could put you at, and just yeah. This has been my video, and I will be signing off. Take it easy.